Hello students, in this video we are going to do a complete analysis of the Doon School mathematics exam, mathematics entrance exam 2026, and we'll go through all the questions. Then I will tell you what are the important topics and what books you can refer to if you are doing self preparation. So let's just start. Okay, the very first question that was given in the exam paper was you have to find out the complementary of this angle. How to find out the complementary of any angle? You have to do 90 minus the given angle. So the given angle here is 44 degrees. So you can find out the complementary of angle like this. 90 degree minus 44 degree, that will be equals to 46 degrees. So this question was very easy. If you know lines and angles, or the basic about lines and angles, so this question was easy to do. Now the next question that was asked was you have to convert this fraction 3 by 8 into percentage. If you have to convert any number into percentage, you have to just multiply that number with the 100 percentage. So let's just convert 3 by 8 into percentage. So 3 by 8 will be multiplied by 100 percentage. How can we simplify? We can simplify both the numbers with 425. Then let's just multiply the numerator. It will give you 75 upon 2 percentage, and 75 upon 2 percentage ka half is 37.5 percentage. All right, so this was asked. So very easy thing. If you have to convert a fraction into percentage, you have to just multiply it with 100 percentage. The next question they asked that how many obtuse angle a triangle can have, a triangle can hold. So if you haven't seen a obtuse angle triangle, it just look like this. So in obtuse angle triangle, two angles are acute and the one is obtuse. Now let's just come back to the question. They have asked how many obtuse angle can be formed in a triangle. We already know that sum of all the angles of a triangle, sum of all angles of a triangle is always equals to 180 degree. Let's just take any two obtuse angle. Let's just take 91 and 91 degrees, 91 degrees and 91 degrees, two obtuse angle. If I add these two, what will the sum of these two angle? It will be 120 degree. That means only two angles are the sum of only two obtuse angle is giving me 182 degree. That is just exceeding this 180 angle, the sum of all three angles, and there would be no space for the third angle. What will be the third angle? I don't know what will be the third angle. So only one obtuse angle is possible. So your answer is gonna be only one obtuse angle can be formed in a triangle. All right, so this was a good question. This question was asked on train. A train 300-meter long moving with a speed of 25 meter per second. How much time will it take to cross a bridge of 200-meter long? 200-meter long. I forgot to write the unit here. So 200-meter long. So how much time will it take? So you should know that whenever a train crosses a negligible object, let's just say a train is crossing a pole, negligible object. Negligible object means the object whose length can be ignored. Length means this horizontal length. If a pole can be maximum, can have a maximum horizontal width of something max to max some meters, 50 meters. All right, so that can be ignored, and if you compare it with a train, so that can be ignored. So whenever a train crosses these negligible length objects, we can ignore their length, and we just simply say that the distance covered by the train is equal to the length of the train. But when a train crosses an object of considerable length, just like a bridge, or a platform, or you can say a tunnel, so we take into consideration these length. So then in that case, we write total distance covered. Is equals to the length of the train plus the length of the object that the train is crossing, that is 200 meters. So the total distance covered is 500 meters. We know the speed. The speed is, is the speed is 25 meter per second. All right, 25 meter per second. We have to calculate the time. So the time, the formula for time is distance upon speed. So the distance is 500 meters and the speed is 25. If you just cancel it out, you will get 20 seconds. So it will take 20 seconds. The train will take 20 seconds to cross this much long bridge. All right. So this question was from speed and time, speed, distance, and time, and train based questions. So these are important questions. You should know these. So in the next question, they have asked, in how much time will a sum of money double itself at the rate of 5% per annum simple interest? So at the end, what do we have to find out? We have to find out the time period, and only rate of interest is given. So rate of interest is given as 5% per annum. Principal is not given, amount is not given. We have to find out the time. So they have not even asked what principal and amount will be at the end of the question. We have to just answer what time is. So it is not given. We have to assume it. Don't assume it as x and 2x. Take some numeric value, because you don't have to answer what amount and principal is. So let's just take any numeric value that is convenient to us. Let's just take principal as 100 and amount will be 200. According to this, SI will come out as the simple interest. The simple interest is gonna be 100. Simple interest is gonna be 100 rupees. All right. So let's just find out the time period. The formula for time period is SI multiplied by 100 upon P multiplied by R. So SI is 100 and multiply by 100, and P is what? P is 100 and R is 5. All right, 5%. So 100 cancel, 5 120. It will take 20 years. It will take 20 years to double the sum. That means if you have 100 rupees, it will take 20 years to double this sum. You will get 200 rupees after 20 years. All right. This was a good question from simple interest. You should know the formulas, the basic questions, and some advanced level, not advanced level, but a good type of questions. All right. Okay, now just look into what some questions were also asked in different concept, but I don't know the numeric value. I asked some students, but they don't know the proper numeric value. So I'm just telling you what were the question based on. So so there was a question like you have to find out the volume of cuboid where length, breadth, and height were given. So simple LBH question, L into B into H is the volume of cuboid. You can use that. The next concept they have asked was you have to find out the total surface area of cylinder. All right, where radius and height of the cylinder were already given. So I think you should know the basic formulas of this 3D the 3D figures, like how to calculate the surface area and volume of these 3D figures, and they can ask you basic questions like radius is given and height is given. All right, so you can practice these simple type of question. Don't get into hard questions. That means some big thing is are given and you have to do. You can do basic level questions. Okay, and you should make sure you should know what the unit you have to write, like surface area. It can be curved surface area or total surface area. It is always in meter square, centimeter square. All right, so square things. And volume is always in volume is always in centimeter cube, meter cube. It can be in liters, it can be in milliliters. All right, so you should know that. One simple question was asked from HCF and LCM. We have to find out HCF LCM of two numbers. This was also asked. An MCQ was also asked in which you have to identify the formula for time period where in terms of SI, R, and P. All right, so this was also asked. And now let's just go to the things, right? Let's say if you have to self-prepare and you don't want to do coaching, and if I clearly say you, coaching is not required if you are preparing for this exam. Only school things are enough. If you are if you are going to school and learning in a proper way, that is enough, more than enough. All right, so the books you should refer to are these Concise Mathematics 6 and Concise Mathematics 7. Both books are enough, and these are more than enough. You don't have to go here and there. So these two books are enough. And some important topics you should learn. The very first thing, basics should be clear, like integers, decimals, plus minus things. Let's say -3 plus 2, it will give you -1. You should know that what sign will come. And fraction, rounding of decimal, significant figure is also a good topic they can ask. And but I don't think they have asked, but in a sample paper, uh, the previous sample paper, when they used to provide sample paper, question was there on significant figure. So you can refer to this topic, very simple topic. It will take a day, not a day, like 1 hour to get into this topic. Volume, surface area, as you have seen, the questions were asked. Formula and basic questions, sequence and series, where you have to find out the nth term and the next term. And transformation, you don't have to learn how to do transformation, right? How to rotate a figure. They won't be asking these questions. Just you should know how to find out the scale factor. If two figures are given and large figure is given, what is the scale factor, angle of rotation, and a line of symmetry, and type of these type of question can be asked. HCF LCM question, basic questions, as you have seen above, one was asked. Simple interest question, you should know the formulas and good type of questions. Lines and angles, angles of triangles, percentage and ratio. These are important topics. All right, so you should go through these topics if you want to prepare well. And let me just say it again, you don't need any coaching to prepare for it. You can prepare by yourself. If you need any help, you can contact me, and the number is given in the description. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video.